Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start new chapter of mathematics of class 10, that is chapter 14, statistics. So let's start. First of all, we will learn about mean. So what is mean? So mean is the average of the numbers calculated the central value of set of numbers. So we can say mean as the average also. Now what is average? Like average, we take out the numbers when we get the marks, right? So we take out the average, like the marks of the class was average marks was 7 upon 10, right? So this is this means that is mean. Now we can find the mean by three methods: the direct method, the assumed mean method, and the step deviation method. Okay, so direct method formula is sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Assumed mean method formula is a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. Okay, step deviation method is a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. Now I will tell what are the meaning of these values. Okay, let me rub this first. Okay, so sigma, here you can see this is called sum. Okay, so it is saying sigma fi xi. Now what does that mean? Sum of fi and xi. Fi is frequency and xi is class mark. Okay, so sum of frequency and class mark means first we will multiply the frequency and class mark, and then we will take out the sum of all that, and I will get sigma fi xi, and sigma fi means sum of all frequencies. Understood? Now how do we find the class mark? That we will learn in next slides. Here a means the middlemost value of class mark or xi. Okay, so a is the middlemost value of xi. Now what is d? D is x minus a. A is middlemost value of class mark. Okay, you will get understood when we will do the sums. Or okay, now third step deviation method is a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. Okay, here is same, the middlemost value of class mark, h is height, okay, and sigma fi ui. Now what is ui? Fi we know, frequency. What is ui? Ui is d upon a. Sorry, not a but h. Okay, so ui is d upon h. Okay, so now let's continue. Okay, so here it is example 1. We will solve it by direct method. Okay, now so it is saying that these are the marks by 30 students obtained of class 10th. Okay, 100 marks paper was there, and you can see that marks obtained 10, 20, 36 and so on, and number of student 1, 1, 3, 4, 3, 2, and okay, now here we can see that we are already given xi. How we are given xi? Because if we will given the question, then it should be like 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. But we are already given with marks obtained. Means we are already given with the class mark. And number of students are frequency. Now we will do fi xi. Fi xi means multiply of frequency and class mark. Okay, like this is 10, this is 1. We will multiply, we will get 10. 20 and 1 I will get 20. 95 and 1 I will get 95. Okay, so this is fi xi. Now sigma fi xi, I will add all these values. I will get 1779, and sigma fi means sum of all the frequencies. This will be 30. Okay, now using the direct method, it is sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Now sigma fi is 1779 upon sigma fi is 30. I will get 59.3. 59.3. Okay, so this is our mean. Okay, now this is our second question. Now this is a record of 40 students of a class. Okay, we have to find the mean. So it class teacher has following absentee record. Okay, number of days like 0 to 6, 11 students were absent, 6 to 10, 10 students were absent, 10 to 14, 7 students were 14 to 24. Okay, and so on. Okay, now we have to find the mean, okay, of this table. How we will find? We will solve this using assumed mean method. Okay, so So here you can see number of days. I have write that what I was given in the question. Number of student was given in the question, that is Fi, right? Now I will take out the Xi. Xi is class mark. Now I will find the class mark. Class mark is find by upper class limit plus lower class limit upon 2. Understood? Now upper class limit is this 0 in this class, okay, plus lower class limit, that is 6 and upon 2. So 0 plus 6 upon 2 I will get 3. So that's why I have written here 3. And after doing for all of them, you will get these values, and then you will find di. As we are using assumed mean method, I will use now d. How will find the d? That will be xi minus a. Okay, now xi minus a. A is the middlemost value of class mark. You all have find these class mark. Now what is the middlemost value, if I will ask? Let me rub this. Here you can see that I have total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 class marks are there. So what will be the middlemost value? That will be the fourth one, and this is 17. Okay, so our a is 17. So now d is x minus a and x. Okay, so I will found now d, that is x is 3 and minus 17. I will get minus 14. And by doing so you will get all these value of d. Okay, now fi di, it means that you have to multiply now fi, that is frequency, and the di that we have find by x minus a. I have to multiply both of them, di and fi. I will get all these values after multiplying both of them, right? Now okay, you can see here minus 181. Here you can see minus 181 is the sigma fi di, that it is sum of all the values of fi di, and 40 is the sum of all the frequency, that it is sigma fi, right? We know sigma fi is 40, sigma fi di is minus 181, and by using assumed mean method, I can say mean is equal to a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi, right? A is 17, the middlemost value of the class mark. Sigma fi di, here it is minus 181, and sigma fi, that is 40, and after solving you will get 12.48, that is approx. Okay, because the value was 12.475, and after doing round off I will get 12.48. So the mean number of days is 12.48 days for which a student was absent. Okay, now we will solve the next question by using the step deviation method. So let's see the question. Here you can see, here it is given the percentage of female teachers in the number of states. 15 to 25% are in 6 states, 25 to 35 are in 11 states, and so on, right? Now we have to find the mean percentage of female teacher by all the 3 methods. Okay, so here we have to use all the 3 methods. Now what are the 3 methods? Direct method, assumed mean method, and the step deviation method. Okay, now here first I have written the percentage that was given in the question itself, right? Now number of states, that was also given in the question only, that is fi, frequency. Now I'll find the xi, that is class mark. And what was class mark? Upper class limit upon plus lower class limit upon 2. I will get all these values, right? Now I'll find di. Di is xi minus a. Here you can see a is our 50, the fourth value, because here also 7 are there, right? So xi minus 50, and you will get all these values, right? Now you'll find the ui, right? Ui is d upon h. Here it is written xi minus a upon 10. Now xi minus a is d also, so I can write ui is equal to d upon h also. H how you find? Here you can see the class 15 to 25. How much difference is there? 10. 35 to 45. How much distance is it? 10. So h is 10, because it is equal, because it is grouped data. Okay, so here you will find the value of u. Okay, now you will find fixi, fidi, fiui. Fixi means multiplying frequency and the class mark. Fidi means multiplying frequency and the d1, di, and fi ui means multiplying frequency and ui. Understood? Now we will got all these values. Okay, this is, now we will find first by direct method. So this is sigma fi xi upon sigma fi, that is 1390 upon 39.71. Then assumed mean method, that is a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi, that is 50 plus minus 360 upon 35, that is 39.71. And a step deviation method, a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h, that is 50 plus minus 36 upon 35 into 10, and you will get 39.71. You can see all the values are same because we have find the mean for all, but the methods are different only. Now here you can see that you can use any of the method for solving the question. It is not like that you cannot use that. Okay, now you can see that which one is the easiest one, the direct method. Why? Because you have to just find the xi and then you have to do fi xi. You do not have to do these two things, right? Okay, now in assumed mean method you have to find xi also di, but you do not have to find the ui, right? So this is on the second number. And the third, you have to find xi, di and ui, all of the three, right? And then you get the value. Okay, so these were the three methods, and you can use you should use the step deviation method most because it will give you full marks. Okay, now we will learn about the mode. Now what is mode? Mode is a value of the most value that occur most often. If no number is repeated, then there is no mode for the list. Okay, like here I write some number 1 2 2 3 4 5 5 5 6 6 7. Now if I will ask what is the mode, you will say 5 because it is occurring most of the time, that is 3 times, right? So 5 is a mode. But here you can see it is ungrouped, right? So we have learned this in class 9, but in class 10 we will learn how to find the mode in a grouped data, right? And the formula for finding the mode is L plus f1 minus f0 upon 2 f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. Okay, now L means the lower limit. Now what is the lower limit? Lower limit of which class? The lower limit of model class. Now how will we find the model class? Model class is the class with most frequency. Okay, you will understand when we solve the question. H is the height only, f1 is the frequency of the model class, f0 is the frequency of the preceding model class. Okay, and f2 is the frequency of succeeding model class. Okay, here you can see here the runs scored and these are number of batsmen. We have to find the mode, right? So here you can see that most frequency, which is having number of batsmen is fi, so which have most frequency, 18 is the most frequency. So 4000 to 5000 is our model class. Okay, so 4000 to 500 is our model class because it has most frequency, that is 18. So this is our f1, 18 is our f1, and 4000 to 5000 is our model class. Now what is h? H is height, and you can see 3000 to 4000. How much distance is there? 1000, and all of them have 1000 only. So this is h is our 1000. Now we know f1. Okay, also we know the model class. Now L is the lower limit of the model class. So what it will be? L 4000. 4000 the, okay, 4000 is the lower limit, right? So 4000 is the L. Now what is f0? f0 is the frequency of preceding model class. Okay, here you can see that model class is 4000 to 5000 and the frequency preceding the model class is 4. Preceding means the previous one. So f0 is 4, and what is f2? The succeeding one. Okay, let me tell you again. Okay, now 4000 to 500 is our model class. Okay, 18 is our F1, 4 is our F0. Here you can see we have three terms, F0, F1, F2. 0, 1 and 2. 0 come first, 1 in between and 2 at last. So 1 is the frequency of model class. F0 is the previous one and F2 is the next one, right? So previous one is 4, so F0 is 4 and the next one is 9, so 9 is F2. Understood? Now we will apply the formula, and you can see the mod formula is L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So after taking all the values, L is 4000 and all this, you will get the value as 4608.695, right? Or you can approximate say 4608.7 runs. Okay, so this is how we will solve. Now median is the middle value in the list of numbers. To find the median, your number have to be listed in numerical order, so you have to rewrite your list first. Okay, we have already done the median in class 9 also, and it's mean that the middlemost value, right? But here we are talking about the grouped data. In 9th class we have done for ungrouped data, so there is difference. So here also we are having another formula, that is L plus N upon 2 minus CF upon F into H. Now these value CF will be much alien to you. First of all, understand what is L. L is the lower limit of what? Here it cannot be model class, so it is median class. Okay, so lower limit of median class. F is the frequency of median class, N is the sum of all frequencies, and H is the height, and CF you will see in the next slide. Okay, now here we are given the question. What is the question is saying? A life insurance agent found the following data for distribution of ages of 100 policy holder. Calculate the median age if policy are given to person having age 18 years onwards but less than 60 years. Here you can see in the question we are given below 20, below 25, below 30, below 35, below 40, below 45, below 50, below 55 and below 60, and number of policy holder here you can see, right? Now you cannot say that this is F. No. Why? Because this is not in grouped data. If I will change it into grouped data, it will be like 18 to 20, because the last age is 18, minimum age. Okay, then 20 to 25, then 25 to 30, and so on 55 to 60. Understood? It will be like this if I will change it to grouped data. But it is saying in another way. It is saying below 20, below 25, below 30. What does that mean? So if I will write 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and to 60, if I will write like this, so below 20 means what? 18, 19 and 20, right? All of the three. Below 20 means that only. Below 25 means what? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, all of them. Understood now? So it is not grouped, so we have to change it first. Let's see. So first of all, we have changed 18 to 20 because 18 the minimum age, then 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 45, 30 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55 and 55 to 60. Understood? Okay, now here you can see in the frequency we are given the 2 first, so we have written as it is, right? Because it is a minimum value, so 2 will. Now I said that in 2025 below 25 will contain this also, the value of these also, because that's why it is written below 25, right? So I will subtract 2 from this. I was given 6, I will subtract 2. I subtracted 2, I got 4. Now from here I will subtract 6 from 24, I will get 18. Now here I will subtract 24 from 45, and so on you will do. Okay, Okay, so this is now you got the frequency. This is the frequency. And what were you given? That was CF, cumulative frequency. Okay, so now this is very important. The sum of all the frequency, that is sigma Fi, is always equal to the last sum of CF. Last CF. Okay. Now here we use the formula first. So first of all we will find out median class. How I will find the median class? That is by using formula n upon 2. Now here what is n? N here is the sum of frequency, or this also you can say. This is n, the last value of CF. So n upon 2 will be 100 upon 2. That will be 50. Right. Now 50 it is saying. Now which value in CF only? In CF which value is equal to 50 or more than 50? That is 78. It means the median class is 35 to 40. So median class is 35 to 40 and lower limit of this median class is 35. Class size is h, that is 5. Frequency of the median class is 33 and CF of the preceding median class. It means that we have to use the value of CF as the CF of preceding, right? So CF of the median class is 78. So CF of preceding median class will be 45. So here we will use the preceding CF. So after applying the formula, L plus n upon 2 minus CF upon F into H, 35 plus 50 minus 45 upon 33 into 55, 35 plus 25 upon 33 will get 35.76 years is the median age. Okay. Now we will understand now the cumulative frequency curve, also known as OGIF. Now these are of two types: more than OGIF and less than OGIF. Okay, this is a curve drawn by plotting the value of the first class on the graph. The next plot is the sum of the first and second values. The third plot is the sum of the first, second and the third values. What it is trying to say? That the first plot is itself only. The second will be the sum of 1 and itself. The third plot will be the sum of 1, 2 and itself. And so on. Are you understanding? This is what we call CF. You will get understand in the next slide. Okay. Now here we are given that we have to find that we have to make more than OGIF. Right. Here we get the weight in kg, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 50 to 60. Number of students, that is 2, 4, 10, 15, 6, 3. Okay. Now we will find more than OGIF. First of all we will write the marks. How we will write the marks? Just a moment. So marks. First of all it is given 30 to 35. As I have to do more than cumulative frequency table, I was given that I have to make the more than OGIF frequency table. So I will write more than 30 first. If it will be given less than, then you will write less than 35. So here more than 30. Now I will write more than 35, more than 40, more than 45, more than 50, more than 55, right? Now not more than 60 because it is not more than 60, right? So now we will write the frequency from the question itself, that is 2, 4, 10, 15, 6, 3. Okay. Now more than CF, how I will write? First of all I will write as it is 2. Now I will add the next to it, that is 4. So it will be 4 plus 2, 6, right? Now I will add this to this. This will be 10 plus 6, 16. Now I will add 15 to 16. That will be 15 plus 16. That will be 31. Now I will add 31 to 6. that will be 31 plus 6, that will be 37. Now I will add 37 to 3. 37 plus 3 is equal to 40. Now if you want to see that you have done it correct or not, you can just find out the sum of all the frequencies, as we were given in the question only that total students are 40. Okay, and now the last CF is also 40. It means that you are correct. If the last CF and the total of the frequencies is same, then it means that same. Okay, now here what can you see is that, let me rub this first. Okay, so here you can see, okay, so we have made the more than common CF. Here you can see. Now we will again see the definition of the ogive. Okay, now you will understand better. It is saying it is a curve that formed by plotting the value of the first class on the graph. The next plot is the sum of the first and second values, and the third plot is the sum of first, second and third values. Here you can see the second plot is the sum of first and second, right? First and second. The third plot is the sum of first, second and third. These three, you will get 16, right? So this is the meaning of ogive. Understood? Now move on. So here is one question. During the medical checkup of 35 students of a class, their weight were recorded as follows: less than 38, 0, less than 40, 3, less than 42, 5. Okay, so on, right? Now whenever the question is given like this, less than or more than, it means that you are given the just a moment, it means that this is not F. The thing given is CF only. Okay, so whenever, if it is more than, or it is given in less than, if it is written less than, it means that it is less than ogive, and if it is written more than, that is more than ogive. Okay, now we have to draw the less than type ogive for the given data, hence obtain the median weight. Okay, so it is saying that first you have to draw the less than type ogive, and then you have to find the median from that graph only. So we'll see how we'll find it. First of all, okay, so it was only given in our question only, yes, and this is our CF, not F. Okay, now here you can see we are given with the less than. If we are given in the groups like 10 to 20, 20 to 20, 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, then you have to first change it. You will write less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50, like that. But we are already given with that, so we do not have to change, right? Now we will draw the less than type ogive. Okay, now we will say that how we will plot them in the graph. We have to plot them in the graph. How we will do that? What are the points? So points are these only: 38, 0, 40, 3, 42, 5, 44, 9, 46, and these all, right? Here you can see that I have plotted. First was 38, 0, so I plotted on the x-axis. Second one was 40 and 3, so 40 and 3 is somewhere here, so this is 40 and 3. Then third was 42 and 5, so 42 is here and 5 is here, and when you will join it you will get this point, right? Now 44 and 9, 44 is here and 9 is somewhere here, and when you will join you will get this point, and so on, you will get these point. Now very important thing in this is that when you plot the points, like this is the table and you have plot the points, so you do not have to use the scale. you do not have to use the scale to join these. You have to do it with the hand only, right? With the hand. If you will use the scale, then it can deduct your marks. Okay. Now in the question we were also given that you have to find the median with the help of graph. How you'll find it? First of all, we have to find the n, and I have told you the sum of the all frequencies or the last CF. So n is 17.5, right? Now mark the point. Oh, just a moment. N is not 17.5 but n is 35. Here you can see the last CF is equal to n, right? So now when I will do n upon 2, I will get 35 upon 2, that will be equal to 17.5, right? So I got 17.5. Now mark the point A whose ordinate is 17.5. Next slide. Now you can see here that in the y-axis you can see that I have plot the 17.5. Here somewhere is 17.5. When I will join it to that what I have on the graph, it will meet at A. And now with the help of scale you will take it downward direction, and wherever it will meet at x-axis, this will be your median. Okay, now it will meet at 46.5, so it is your median. Now we can cross check by using the formula. Okay, now here again they have given this. Now what they have done, they have converted them into classes. Less than 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 42, 42 to 44, 44 to 46, 46 to 48, 48 50, 50 to 52, right? And frequency also they have found out how. The second minus the first one, the third one minus the second one, like this, and you have find all the frequencies, and these were given only in our question only, right? Now you have to find the median class, the L, and all the values, right? And after putting all the values, 46.755 minus 14 upon 14 to 2, you will get 46.5. It means that you have done correctly. It was 46.5 only. So that is for today. Thank you for watching.